I have played Modern Warfare 3. I'll say it up front, I have not played Zombies yet, but they did fly me out. I did get to play the multiplayer. But I do, for you all right now, have some exclusive information about zombies. All about zombies. And my first impressions of this, my first honest impressions are, well, we have to see. We have to see. Just to temper expectations right now, if you're expecting round-based, don't. There is no round-based in this game. Instead, this is a weird hybrid of zombies that is Outbreak, but also DMZ.
Just more sugarcoating from our beloved woke shield Noahj456.
And on that note, it's time to chat about transphobia, chat.
I mean, those are the words you do not want to hear from a reviewer or some type of content creator, quote unquote, right? They flew me out and I got to play the game. Those are the words you do not want to hear. Anytime a reviewer say that, it's automatically gone. For me, I don't even bother to, take anything they said seriously, because once I hear they flew me out, all I can hear is they bought me and now they formed my opinion for me. So round base, no round base. Again, these are other words you don't want to hear as a Zombies fan also, is no round base and strictly DMZ. Now, as a Zombies fan, I was been done a long time ago. Ever since Cold War, that was like the final nail in the coffin for me. Now, when we had, I think Black Ops 3 was the peak, in my opinion. It was the peak for zombies. And then Black Ops 4 really ended everything. I think ever since Jason Blundell left, I've said this before, that was it. I don't think zombies will ever get better. Those who are coping saying, oh my gosh, Sledgehammer ruined zombies and we're waiting for Treyarch 2024 zombies. Those who are really putting their hope on Treyarch to make a good zombies game, you're coping, because Jason Blundell been left, and that was the creativity this man had for zombies back then. Once he left, that's it. Like, all the ideas were by him. So once he left, those ideas left with him. There's no way Treyarch, whoever's working at Treyarch now, will be able to make some type of great zombies game like he did. Either way, even if they have somebody, he would have to be better than him or equal to him. And mind you, I don't think anybody can stand up to those expectations. Those bars were set pretty high. Doing Black Ops 1, COD World at War, you got Black Ops 3, those were Black Ops 2, those were held pretty high, and I don't think anybody at Treyarch would be, stop coping, I don't think anybody at Treyarch will be able to fulfill that ever again. I'm fully on the part where I think zombies is officially dead. Like, there's no reviving, there's no quick revive for it, nothing. Zombies is officially done. I don't think it will ever come back as good. I think Cold War was the biggest disappointment. I was actually hyped for Cold War because they were bringing back all the old stuff, Jug, blah, blah, blah. And then Cold War was a massive disappointment. I don't know how people enjoyed Cold War. I've said this before. I don't know how people enjoyed Cold War Zombies. I don't know, maybe because their favorite YouTuber likes it. But as soon as I've seen the first gameplay of it, I was done, bro. I seen a UAV. They were catering to all the new players. They didn't make it hardcore. You had a mini map. All the Easter eggs were, were found in like a couple of days. Man, as soon as I've seen Firebase Z, as soon as I seen, or Die Machine, whatever, as soon as I seen that first map, it was over, bro. As soon as I seen you could get chopper gunners, you could get kill streaks, that was it. I didn't even think twice. I already made up an opinion and I even played the game too, and it was even worse for me. Imagine that. So I'm not even gonna go into detail how bad it was, but just know those were the things. It looks like Warzone. You didn't have the original characters back. You had some stupid operators. Bruh, I don't even have to go into details. That right there should already sell you as a OG zombies. I'm not talking about the new zombie players. As an OG zombie player, that should already turn you off. Now, hearing that this game, first of all, this is a MW3. This is not even a Treyarch game. This is a MW3 game. So you mean to tell me now they're going to add zombies just because they need a side mode? Not because, you know, they doing it at a, you know, pure, you know, heart. No, it's because they need a side mode, and you know zombies is like the third cousin or the middle child. Nobody cares about them. So that's the whole point of bringing zombies now. So you mean to tell me now Sledgehammer is making zombies back again? But mind you, the previous zombies from Vanguard was brutal. It's bad. Don't even bring that up. Vanguard was just bad. But to hear that there's no round base, right? There's no, it's strictly like a DMZ type game. I don't care, man. I don't think anybody should even take anything Noahj. As soon as he said no round base, it's automatically bad. I don't think anybody should think this will be good at all. And even if they make a round based zombies map, like I said, I don't think they can bring the soul that zombies had, the memories that zombies had, the story that zombies had. There's no way they can bring that back. I think it's officially done. But that is that right there. Now, I did see the trailer for the campaign. I do want to give my opinion on that. I know it didn't show a lot of things, but from what I've seen, there's one thing that got me and I have to talk about. But before that, I did see the campaign trailer, right? Now, if I'm being honest, fellas, am I the only one that remember how epic missions used to be? Bruh, I don't think any of the modern warfares, the reboots, have done anything epic wise. I'm talking about campaign wise. Yeah, they have this realistic, nice gameplay, movement, all this graphics, you know, it's shining, everything's looking cool. But for some reason, it's missing the oomph. I did go back and watch MW2's reboot, not the OG, MW2's reboot campaign. Man, it is missing that oomph. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the soundtrack. I don't know if it's just the cinematics, but God, man, it is missing that oomph. I know people are overhyping all of these campaigns. They're like, okay, yeah, it's campaign, guys, it's going to be good. We all know campaign's going to be good. I personally can go deeper and say that the campaign is not as good. It's okay. I'm gonna say it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's terrible, but I think campaign is missing that oomph. Campaign used to have like such a you know, adrenaline when you play in the campaign, and they'll keep your attention most of the time. Now it's mainly just cutscenes. It's mainly a movie. I know there were cutscenes in the old one, but something about the old ones were just, must I compare? Must I compare?
Bloody fucking Jesus. Nicely done, Johnny. Now for the hard part. That was the fucking hard part, LT. Let's find out. You need to stay alive, take out the guards, and kill the sun.
I mean, look at the two. You have Black Ops 1, man, when you have explosions. You had MW2, you riding on jet skis, you jumping through mountains. Bruh, it was just so good. I think something about the old Call of Duty, it's not even nostalgia. I'm not even speaking strictly on, you know, oh, old game is better. But something about the campaigns in the old one, it kept your attention. It was fast paced. It did its job. It had a great story. And now it's just like died down. Everything is slow. Everything is minute. It's just, man, I think you will have to just compare the two and play both campaigns. Play the original MW2 and play the reboot. You would see what I'm talking about. Now, I also remember when Call of Duty used to be like a full of testosterone, manly game. This is a touchy subject for everybody, but do you remember when Call of Duty used to just be that strictly masculine game? Now it's just full of women in it too. Everything is, of course, it's gonna be died down. I remember playing World at War where feet was getting blown out. You had guys screaming. You had the intensity, things blowing up, planes everywhere. Man, I went back and played a little bit of World at War. I played Black Ops 1. I played MW2's campaign just to see, you know, get that feeling again. And yes, bro, it's still there, because I played Black Ops 1. Remember Verkuda, that one mission, bro. I don't know if I need to go deep detail, but there was there was some type of spice to the old, and just that masculine, you know, feeling you got playing these games. Now these games, of course, is catering. It's 2023. They gotta cater to the women too that are also playing it, so they also gotta put women main characters in there. And God, everything is toned down. It's not over the top. Everything, despite the old ones were over the top, it still made sense. It still felt like you were in a war aspect, right? It didn't feel like it went overboard where it's like cartoonish, but it was like, it still felt you were like, you know, in a modern, you know, war aspect. And for this game, yes, it's realistic. I'm talking about the reboot. Yes, it's realistic. Yes, it has all the graphics. You would think it would have a better feeling, but it does not. And that is right there is a big disappointment. I've talked about this before, but man, there was an umph in the old games. Now, I did see that they also brought Makarov back. Now, mind you, all of this storyline, if you correlating it to the old games, it's not gonna match. But what they're doing is just attacking on nostalgia. They pulling the heartstrings. They love to, Activision love to do that. Now they're bringing back Makarov. Now I did see Makarov's whatever little trailer. I mean, I'm not gonna go too in depth, but look how they massacred my boy. But whatever, right? Just hopefully, I don't want Makarov in this game to be some cartoonish evil guy that has no motive. If you remember Makarov in MW3, the original, he had a motive, he had a story, he had a background, he had a vision, and you could actually kind of, yes, he was a bad guy, but you could see why he was doing what he was doing and what drove him, right? I hope that's what they had in this game, you know, for Makarov. I hope they explained his backstory. They did that pretty well in the original MW3. They showed, you know, yeah, they teased them in MW2 a little bit. Remember, no Russian. Mind you, now, no Russian. This is what I mainly want to talk about. No Russian now is in MW3. So now you have no Russian MW3. How much you want to bet? I'm willing to bet millions, even though I don't have them. I'm willing to bet my left testicle. I'm willing to bet anything that they will not have the balls to execute No Russian like they did in MW2. If you don't remember No Russian, remember No Russian. I don't know why I have to remind you of No Russian. You must be a super normie if you don't remember No Russian. But I remember the backlash that part had in the media, and I don't think they will have the balls. I think it would just be a cutscene. From what they shown from the trailer, it seemed like it's just a cutscene or it's a hijack of the plane. I don't think it's a pure, you know, like the old one, just full-blown terrorists. I don't think they'll bring that back, and I'm willing to bet everything, bro. There's no way they're going to bring that back. No way. And that, I think, right there is already a big disappointment for me, because that bar was already set pretty high for MW2. How will you either surpass or live up to that? You know, I don't think that's gonna be possible. But yeah, again, remember when the campaign used to be masculine and just full of testosterone and adrenaline and just chaotic, but still made sense? Now we have Nicki Minaj as an operator. We have all of these bright colors, and oh my god, it doesn't make sense, man. The setting and the aesthetics, just, it's not fitting, it's not right. All of this UI you see on MW2, dude, none of this is good. No memorable theme, no. Dude, it's disappointing. I've spoken about this before, but man, it's the umph is not there, the feeling is not there. But it is what it is, guys. You guys let me know what you think, though. I still think this campaign is gonna be, I think, gonna be even worse than MW2. MW2's reboot, I'm talking about the reboot, by the way. I know it's confusing, I gotta say the reboot, or 2022, 2023, whatever. But from now on, I'm talking about the reboot. So you got this new MW2. You had the campaign, and I think it was an okay campaign. I'm not a big fan of this slow-paced campaign, but some people like it. It's okay. But I'm saying, though, I think MW3's campaign is going to be worse, just because, or even more disappointing, I would say, because of this, no Russian, and there's no way they're going to fulfill that. There's no way they're going to live up to that. And speaking of zombies, ever since Cold War, like I said, it was over for me. I don't like this catering to the noobs and new players crap. I hate hearing all of that. Keep it like the original. The original was perfect. You could easily innovate on it. Look at how Black Ops 3 did it. So that was just a good time. I think Zombies is officially dead. Don't think that Zombies will get better. Stop coping and thinking Treyarch will come around and save Zombies. No, they won't. Jason Blundell's not there. The story is already ended. There is no way they can. I don't think there's no way they can save this game. But you guys let me know, man. Call of Duty is still same old. I'm sure when this game come out, I'll make a whatever, trash it even more. But whatever, man. I think it's just it's safe to say Zombies. Yeah, Zombies is over.